Yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski, and recently a player by the name of Bloom to Death from Team Synergy reached out to me with this message. Hey, I wanted to send a clip your way just in case you wanted to highlight this or give some sort of PSA to the community about a bug that could potentially lose shiny Pokemon. And he goes on to link a video and show me a situation where he lost a shiny Gligar to a supposed bug. Let's just go ahead and watch the clip together and see what happens.
Oh wait, I learned my lesson using mouse. I gotta use keyboard inputs.
He says, I learned my lesson using my mouse. He talked about in his message, his mouse sometimes double clicks. He's gonna use keyboard inputs just to be super safe.
Wait.
And it immediately attacks and kills the shiny Gligar. And you can see, prior to the attack, the yellow highlight is on the Gligar in the little UI in the bottom middle, as well as the non-shiny Gligar is highlighted in full yellow in the battle itself. Now, it's possible he could have used his mouse to left-click the shiny Gligar, but if you watch his mouse, it's nowhere near the UI when that happens. This interaction makes no sense. It must have been a bug. He simply clicked to attack a non-shiny Gligar, and it just attacked the shiny. This is something out of nightmares for most shunters. Let's read how he explains it. Apparently, there is a bug that is very reproducible. He talked about in his second paragraph that if you highlight a Pokemon with your mouse and then try to input the A button on your keyboard, it just won't select that Pokemon, even if it's highlighted in battle. I don't even know if I fully understand this bug because it just seems so simple and silly. If you select a Pokemon with your mouse, but then like switch to keyboard inputs, it will just not attack the selected Pokemon and attack the next in line, which in this situation happens to be a shiny Gligar. That feels like an insanely scary, very common, very dangerous bug for shiny hunters. And I think that this could have been an extremely scary situation for so many shiny hunters and really set a bad precedent if Teddy Ursa, the staff member, and so many of the PokeMMO devs didn't jump into action so darn quickly and get this whole situation solved and compensated for. Teddy Ursa responds, Hi Bloom, I apologize for my late response. I needed to wait for the bug report to be investigated and confirmed, as well as support from my admins for this case. We managed to not only confirm the bug, but also fix it for the next update. We appreciate your report. That being said, I also managed to get you a replacement for the shiny you lost, and I'm sending it to your mailbox now. This is Hope Core. This is exactly how situations like this should be managed and should be addressed, and I think it's really important to give credit where credit is due. Situations like this are also why I always try to tell people to please record your shiny hunts, whether with some sort of OBS software constantly recording or some sort of shadow replay, anything to where you can have proof and footage when weird situations like this happen. Even if you aren't a content creator, it's important to log your shiny hunts for various reasons. And I'm just really glad and thankful Bloom to Death was able to get this solved so quickly. Here is his shiny Gligar that he was sent, and he aptly named it Zombie to perfectly match and mirror this situation, which I think is awesome and beautiful. It's 31 HP, 30 defense, like pretty good stats. I think they just randomly roll it in a situation like this, similar to a wild encounter would be, and it even has his correct encounter counter number on it with 32,177. What's honestly really cool and impressive to me is how they were able to mail him a shiny with his OT and all these stats and stuff. I think it's really cool that the devs can now recreate shinies like this so much more easily. I think a lot of it is from the encounter counter and other systems that are now in place to track these things. And the reality is, shiny hunting just wasn't really a respected game mode in PokeMMO until about 3 to 4 years ago. I always try to tell the tale of a lot of this is still new to us. A lot of this, solving these problems, finding these bugs, we didn't know they existed because people weren't shiny hunting this much that many years ago, and people surely weren't recording it. We've come very far as a PokeMMO community, and I think this situation is the best proof of it. Shout out to all the staff members, the dev members, and Bloom to Death, everyone who handled this situation just so freaking well. This is what I want to see in PokeMMO, man. Good job, guys. Also, shout out to Bloom to Death for actually, linking this and sharing this story with me, and hopefully I can spread this to the rest of you guys and give you guys a little bit of good news for the day for PokeMMO. I hope you guys enjoyed this little news topic, this fun little video. Like it if you did. Physically hit that like button. Subscribe for daily PokeMMO videos. Follow me on Twitch for streams, usually Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. Discord's down below and stuff like that. If you want to have a great day, go ahead and go have it, guys. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you later. Peace, Arena. Yo, what's up? Outro Patrouski here. I wanted to take this second to say thank you so much for watching the entire video. It is thanks to people like you I'm able to make the content that I do, as well as everybody whose name is listed here. That's it for me. Have a fantastic day.